What's going on, everyone? It is so beyond me that the Memphis Grizzlies continue to talk. But what's funny is they only talk when they win. It really is just mind-blowing. It's the fake tough guy bravado, right? Every time they win and things are going well, they have something to say. But when they are getting beat in their own building and, they're losing games and all this stuff, all of a sudden they have nothing. They don't have a word to say, and they can't even address the media. It's a tough guy bravado. Everyone's tough until they get punched in the mouth, and all of a sudden they realize, they don't want to be there, right? And I can't wait till the Lakers send these bums home in the next game because, again, the Memphis Grizzlies are spending more time talking for a team that has done nothing. They act like they've won the last 5 NBA championships, and these bums haven't done anything but get eliminated last year and about to get eliminated to the Lakers this year because the Lakers aren't losing both games, and I expect the Lakers to win in LA in Game 6. And the Memphis Grizzlies, they are a terrible road team. I expect the Lakers to get it done. LeBron James isn't going to play as bad as he did last game. And look, Baines, what has he done? He had a great game. Don't get me wrong. He had a great game last game. He had 33 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 12 of 21 from the field, 4 of 9. Again, great game. Tip your cap to him, right? He had himself a performance. But outside of that, what has he done? Nothing. He had a game where he scored 36 the game before, in which the Lakers won in OT, right, to put them up 3-1. But it took him 29 shots. He was 13 of 29. He was like 33% from the field. I could probably score 36 points if I got 29 shots. And then outside of that, the other games, he was unplayable. The guy was terrible. Just jacking up shots, jacking up threes. And he still can't buy a 3 to save his life. This dude is acting like he's out here being Steph Curry after one game. He's got the hood on, trying to be all cool. And he's out here guaranteeing that the Memphis Grizzlies are going to go to a Game 7. Why did this team keep writing checks that they can't cash? Seriously. First it's Dillon Brooks, and Baines, right? First Dillon Brooks said, that he wanted to play the Lakers and he'd love to eliminate them. And then, you had Baines talk about Rui Hachimura and basically said, that's the game plan. That was the best game of his career, even though it's not. Learn your players. Aren't you supposed to know every player of the opponent that you're playing? So that tells me that you're not doing your homework, that you need to get back and watch some tape. But that's neither here nor there. He talked all about Rui Hachimura, and Rui Hachimura has been great this entire series and has dominated them this entire series. And he even had one bad game. Last game, he got into foul trouble early on, so he didn't get to play as much early on. But even then, he was still slicing and dicing these guys, right? And it's the talking without the execution, right? If you come back and win the series, talk all the smack you want. Say whatever you want to say, right? Because you did it. You got it done, right? What are you going to do? Hey, they won. All right, they have the right to talk. But you're down 3-2 still, and you're going to LA, and you're a terrible road team, and you weren't able to beat LA both times. Lakers haven't lost back-to-back games in, forever. It's just, I don't see them winning this game. And they're talking as if they're up 3-2. They're talking as if they are on their way of advancing. And, you see the Lakers. You see one team in the Lakers that they don't say anything. Job's not finished. No, let's get greedy. We got to go out and do our job. You see LeBron James. Hey, I am with the BS. Whatever. Then you see the other team. And when things are going good, they're all jabbering. They're gossip girls when things are going great. But when they lose, they can't even address the media. They can't even be a man and stand by your words, right? Forget the whole trash talk. Just be a man. You are a professional athlete. Your job is to face the media. Your job is to face the questions of how do you feel that Rui has done this to you and continues to bust you, what? How do you feel that LeBron James, after you said he couldn't go left, beat you on a left-handed layup? All of these things, right? You address them. You man up. You acting like you got these big ones. Well, go prove it. But nah, you have nothing to say, and you happy and giggles to address the media, and you're out here guaranteeing you're going to a Game 7. And look, maybe they deliver on it. I don't see it. But all you're doing is just, once again, going to set off and poke the Bears. And we saw what happened last time this team decided to poke the bear. the game was over by the end of the first quarter, right? Game 3, they came out. You had the Dylan Brooks comments about poking bears and all that stuff. They had been real quiet since then. You haven't heard nothing from them since then. And now Desmond Baines is really not going to learn from his mistakes, huh? He's really gonna try to antagonize the Lakers some more. And then when he's sitting at home and he gets eliminated, what is he gonna say? Because I guarantee you he's not gonna. I will be surprised. I bet you he won't talk to the media. I bet you, or if he does, it's real brief. It's real like, hey, I bet you won't have anything to say. It's easy to talk when you're winning. Talk when you're losing. Show that confidence where was that confidence when you were down 3-1? Where was that like, hey, don't worry, we'll get it together. We still believe we're the better team. We will whatever. Right? Where was that? No, you couldn't even man up and talk to the media. Like, and now you out here because you won a game, and a game that you should have won. A game that everyone picked you to win. Even Laker fans picked you to win that game. Like, I said that they were going to win that game. And I've been like the biggest, like, gun-ho, optimistic Laker guy there is. Right? I mean, even earlier in the season, to my detriment, I was like, it's okay, Lakers are going to turn around and figure it out. I got all the comments that, like, you're delusional, like, just admit this team sucks, blah, 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 blah. And look where we are. Right? Because I believe in waiting till the end result. Don't talk until you know what is going to happen. And I even said that the Lakers were going to lose this game. This series is playing out exactly like Golden State. Exactly. Golden State won game 1. They won game 1 barely. Lakers win game 1. The Warriors end up getting beat pretty bad in game 2. Lakers, they got beat, but it wasn't that bad. Like, it was a game that it felt like they could have won. But still, lost game 2, won game 3, right, in a blowout fashion, and then Warriors barely won game 4. Lakers barely won game 4. Warriors got like historically blown out in their building. We got blown out. We got smacked in their building. And then Warriors went back and got the job done in game 6. We have that opportunity tomorrow to do the same thing. And I expect the Lakers to do the same thing. Look, LeBron James can dig down deep for one game if he has to. I don't see LeBron James and Anthony Davis losing this series whatsoever. They can't. They can't afford it. Even if the Lakers get swept by the Warriors in the next round, because I do think the Warriors are going to come out. They just won in Sacramento. I think they close out in Golden State. Even if they get swept by the Warriors, you can't lose to the Memphis Grizzlies with all the talk that they've been talking, all the mess, being up 3-1. LeBron and AD know that. Like, if LeBron and AD have to basically exert everything that's left in their tank in order to just get through this round, they'll get through this round. And, I hope that's not what has to happen. I hope we win in dominant fashion. I would love to just beat the brakes off of these bums. I would love this game to be over by halftime. Like, seriously, I would. I would love for this to be over by halftime. Not going to lie, might be better for us to kind of, not a tight game, but kind of like have it relatively close, because I think the Lakers will have more energy, where you see the Lakers sometimes like they're up 30 and then they just kind of try to do the bare minimum to win the game and just get through it, where Grizzlies will literally be fighting for their lives. But depending on how much you're up, if you're up 30 through the midway through the third, you should win that game. But it's just, I can't wait. I am so pumped. Like, most of these games, I've been, like, nervous and excited and just, like, mixed bag of emotions. This game, I'm genuinely pumped and excited. Like, genuine. Like, I cannot wait for this game, because I really believe the Lakers are going to go in there and they are going to smack these bums, and they're going to close them out in 6. And I can't wait to see these crybabies avoid the media, not talk in the locker room. Dylan Brooks on a new team next year on like probably a vet minimum deal. And I cannot wait to just quiet these guys. Send these bums home. Do not let these guys get to game 7. Look, if we get to a game 7, I'm going to be nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be a little nervous, be a little bit of a wreck, because anything can happen in Game 7. I don't think the Lakers are going to lose 3 straight games. I don't. Again, I think LeBron James and Anthony Davis, if it goes to a game, I think they'll do whatever they have to win that game. But you never know, right? Game 7s are always tricky. Anything can happen. You have a shot that just goes the wrong way, or a play that just goes the wrong way, or something happens, or a team just shoots the lights out, and all of a sudden you're sitting on your couch in Cancun. That's not what I want to happen, right? I want the Lakers to go in Game 6 and get the job done. I know that they are aware of that. I expect the Lakers to come out with that urgency, with that energy, and that need to close out, because they know how important this is. You don't want to go to a Game 7 in Memphis. You don't want to risk the potential of you going home and blowing a 3-1 lead in this type of fashion, especially against this team. So I do expect it. And look, I said before this season began that this is exactly how it would go. The Lakers would win one of the first 2 games. I thought it would be Game 2, but hey, I'll take Game 1. I figured the Lakers would win one of the first 2 games. They would win both of their home games because the Memphis Grizzlies are not a good road team. I figured that they would lose Game 5 in Memphis, and I was hoping it'd be a little closer, but I figured that, Memphis was going to come out as a team that was desperate. And the Lakers, at times can be a little lackadaisical, and not match the energy at times, right? And I figured they'd lose that, and then they'd be in LA Game 6, and they'd close out in front of the home fans. They'd have the home fans to kind of buy into and kind of match that energy and close these bums out. So I expect them to do that. And yeah, I can't wait. These guys are making guarantees. Look, we're going to talk about that. If the Lakers get the job done tomorrow, or when the Lakers get the job done tomorrow, we'll have some videos. We'll have some talking. Believe me. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Think Lakers close it out? Think they don't? Do you think Desmond Baines is right? Do you think he's not? Do you think it's goofy that these guys just keep talking and keep trying to poke the bears instead of just staying quiet and doing your job? But let me know. How do you feel?